Hmm. 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 All right, making sure the music's still on. And so we are going to do a replay. Maybe we can replay today. But now I don't even know where I think that's let's hide some of these. Hide that, hide that, hide that. Let's just hide everything. So basically everything is hidden except for our starting times, market starting times. That's still visible, and then of course our ATR down here. All right, so the market is closed for the weekend, and there is nothing to do unless you trade crypto. And there's just not enough flow in crypto for me to really put a lot of time and effort into crypto. So I should be taking a break. Should be taking Saturday and Sunday off. But it's just I gotta be in it. I gotta do something. I can't. I'm obsessed right now, and I always think about the market. So this is what I do. I replay the past to kind of try to learn from it. So we are going to just click replay, and then it all looks flat. Squeezed it all down so that we can't really see where the movements are on the big moves. So let's just start somewhere, and now we will make everything visible again. And we are on the 1 minute chart, so keep that in mind. We're going with a 100k units. This is 100,000 units, which is one standard size, one standard lot. And we start off in Tokyo. So New York happened, Sydney happened, and now we're in Tokyo. So let's look back and see what we got going. Before we start, we got to do our daily analysis every morning. This is essentially what we do. We look at where we came from. So if I was trading in London, or let's say I was trading in New York, and then I stopped and went to sleep, and then I woke up in time for New York to start, but London already happened. So I would see what happened during London. This song is too groovy. I'm really feeling it. So I would see what happened during London before I jump in here. So London started down here and it went all the way up here. So that is a bullish move. So you could probably, until Europe closes, the London stock market closes, which is around 10:30, 11-ish right here. And you can see when the market closed, the US took over and started buying the dollar. So I would be interested to know what are our levels. And our levels are about right there. That's our top level that we broke. We came back for a retest, but we didn't even come all the way down to that level. We just kind of came in. Say that's about a third of this move up, and then it continued up. So if I was trading New York, I would have waited for the open right here, see where price was going. You can see that there's kind of right here there's kind of resistance happening, so I would watch that. And then this is a tricky moment if you're trading on the 1 minute. If we were trading on the higher time frame, this move would be a solid move up, and this right here would be the retracement or the retest of the level right here. And then you can see that it just shot right up. So if you're trading on the 1 minute, and this is something that I'm still trying to learn, you have to be very, very adaptive. You have to be able to switch immediately. If I opened an order here and decided like, okay, it's a buy, and started buying, and then orders started going up, bought up, and then saw this huge move down, I'd start to get a little worried, unless I looked back here. Let's just let's get that. So if I did my daily analysis, I would see, okay, we have like a zone in this area that it broke, and it hit up here where we're hitting resistance as New York opens. And I probably, let me see, this is yeah, so I usually wait about this time, and I'm usually done trading by about 10:30. I put most of my big orders in by 9:30. I noticed that if I trade or put any orders after 9:30, that's when I usually get wrecked, and then I go from being a scalper to being a swing trader, and I don't like doing that. But it's a bad habit that I can't seem to break. I'll do good all through the open, and then 9:30 hits, and I'll think, yeah, I can do this. I can swing it. If I start selling here, like if, let's say I want to sell to the buyer, so I'll start selling here, selling here, selling here, and then start collecting all here, all the way down here. And then I'll be like, yeah, I'll start selling again. So I'll start selling here, selling here, selling here. Goes down, collect all that. Then I'll start selling as this goes up. And then this is already like 9:38. So right here is where I should have stopped after I closed all these orders. And that's just about an hour of, from 8:30 to 9:30, 1 hour, usually kill it. Anything after 9:30, I usually get killed. And I just can't seem to help myself. Because see, if I would have continued to sell here, bam, I would have been out of luck. I would have been out of luck for almost a whole day. And then the other thing that usually happens, and this is with a lot of new traders, is as it's coming close to your trades. So let's just say put a bunch of sell orders in this area right here, expecting the price to just continue to go lower, but price jumps up. Let's make that red because red is usually for selling. And so price goes up, and then I'm like, oh man, I'm stuck. I got all these orders down here, and I'm waiting for price to come back. And then price starts coming back, so I'm like, ooh, good. Okay, so then I could close here at a small loss. But usually us noob traders will be like, nah, it's gonna keep going down. It's gonna go down further. This is the move that I've been waiting for. That's just gonna go down, and I'm not gonna close it. And then what happens? It goes up instead. And then you're just like, oh man. And so now you've been in this for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, and here's your second chance right there to close at a very small loss. It doesn't come to your zone, you won't make any profit, but you will close at a very small loss, and you're like, no, it's going to keep going. It's going to go down. From here, yeah, it's going to go my way. This is the move I've been waiting for. But what happens? Not only does it go up, it goes up, then it comes back down, and you're with that mentality still like it's going to come down. It's going to swing my way, and I'll be fine. I'm not going to close it because here it comes. And what does it do? It just keeps teasing you. Goes up, and then it comes down, and this time's a little higher, and you're like, I should probably close. But at this point, you think it's going to come down to this point again. So you're waiting for the best opportunity. Okay, maybe I can get it. Maybe I can get it back at this level, and I can close it here, and it'll be a really small loss. But what does it do? It doesn't even come back down to that level. It teases you a little bit, and then it just shoots up, and it keeps going, and it doesn't stop. And right here, it was bad. Right here, it was a little more bad. And then up here, even worse, because the price just keeps going higher. Your losses just keep going bigger. And you could have closed here. You could have closed here. You could have closed here. So you start to panic. You're like, what do I do? It's going up. It keeps going up. And as a noob trader, you come to two conclusions. I'm going to close at this point right here. I'm going to close right here at a total loss. Like whatever loss you had here, anywhere else. Like this is the worst you can possibly close. So you go, okay, I'm going to close. I'm going to blow half my account and just take the hit. The other mindset that you have is I'm going to hold. I'm going to hold it because eventually it's got to come back down here. It has to. So I'm just going to hold, and I'm going to pray, and I'm going to hope that it doesn't go any higher, because if it goes any higher, I'm going to blow my entire account. My entire account is going to get liquidated. I'm going to get the margin call. I'm going to have to sell the car. I'm going to have to remortgage the house. I'm going to have to take out a loan because I just blew my account. So that's the mind of a newbie, and I'm ashamed to admit that has been my mind and still continues to be my mind from time to time. While I'm getting better, I'm still holding on to these terrible habits, and it is so, you really don't understand how bad your habits are until you're trying to change them. So we play. Let's watch what happens. So let's say your trades from down here now are open, and you are actually we can do that. We can reverse it back to here, and we can open some cells. So let's go to 1 speed, and we'll try and open some cells at the bottom. Because we think it's going to keep going down. Oh, it's going down. We got it. And then it goes up. And you're like, ooh, this is everything we just talked about. And you're like, all right. Oh, here it comes. It's coming down. Okay. Any minute now. I just need to wait. Okay, it's come back below resistance. It's going up. Okay. Just any second. Wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Yeah, come down. Come down just a little bit more. What are you doing? Where are you going? Why are you going that way? And you're looking at your 300, 350, 360, 380, almost 400. And you're like, oh man, what do I do? What do I do? Should I close it? No, it's going to come down. It's going to come down. Okay, here it comes. All right, this is the move. This is the move I've been waiting for. We're just going to let it come all. There it comes. Here come the sellers. Gonna get me out of this. Where are they going? Nuh-uh. Come back down. Where are you guys going? Oh, here it comes. All right. All right, here. You're going the wrong way. Why is it going that way? I could have closed it. I should have closed it. No, because it's going to come back. Price is going to come back. It has to. Because the U.S. took over. We're buying the dollar right now. Why would they sell the dollar? Here it comes. All right. And it's 2 o'clock already. Yeah, this is it. Market's closing, so everybody's gonna try to start taking profits. So I got nothing to worry about. Wait a second. Why is the price still going up? Oh, maybe I should close. No, it's gonna come down. Maybe I should close. No, I'm gonna wait. It's gonna come back. So that's essentially how it happens. That's the game that you play in your mind to talk yourself out of closing. And I hate when that happens because I hate being stuck in a trade for so long. I don't hate that, like, what did I tell my wife? I told her I don't hate that I'm losing money. I hate what really frustrates me is my behavior while I'm losing money. And it's those bad habits. What really frustrates me are those bad habits where I didn't just close here, but that I talked myself out of closing here. And then I talked myself out of closing here again. And I even talked myself out of closing here. And those are the things that really annoy me because I can get over a loss. Because let me show you something spectacular. Our account, this is the one we've been trading currently for the past 3 days, for the past week, let's just say. And my account right now, my balance is $1,400. Earlier today, this number was cut in half. So last night when we were trading, and I was in profit like $70, and I was talking about how tired I was. So I laid down for a minute and I fell asleep. And when I woke up this morning, I was like several $100s in drawdown. Wait, that's not right. Let's go to the history. Right over here. So several $100s in drawdown. Look at that. Three of my stops got hit. Closed out one trade at $25. So here's the first stop that got hit. $186 gone. $175 gone. Another $175 gone. $25 gone. And I was like, man, like, shock. That's the first thing that happens, shock. And then you got to shake it off. You got to be like, all right. And so at this point, my account was down, I think, like $700. So I shook it off. I got over the loss. I was like, okay, what are we doing now? Where is price going? I need to focus. And I'm getting better at that. I'm getting better at getting over the losses quickly, because when you first start trading, that's one of the hardest things to do. That loss, it sticks to you. It sticks to your ribs, it sticks to your brain, it sticks to your mind, it sticks to you. It's like gack. Somebody just throws gack on you and you can't get it off. It's the stickiest, slimiest substance. So I would say the first year of your career would be getting used to the losses. Because the faster you can get over a loss, the faster you can jump back into the game. And I jumped back into the game. As you can see, we had a $132 winner, a $140 winner, a $150 winner, and a $200 winner. Consecutive, bam, 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 bam. I started placing orders, and these aren't even the full trades closed, because you can see here, those 4 trades are still open. I just closed out most of them. They were at a 0.5 and I closed out 0.4 to collect the profit. So this is the profit that I closed from that. And it shows you right here, 0.4 of 0.5 closed. So not bad. We saved our account and we even made a little bit of money. So I gotta say, I'm kind of proud of myself. Kind of proud of myself. I did good. Kept buying because we are expecting price to go up more. And these are my take profit levels if I don't take profit in time. These are the levels that I'm expecting to hit eventually. So let's go back to our demo here, our little what new traders usually do. So now Sydney opens and there's going to be nothing. It's usually just sideways. Just a range sideways. We could probably speed this up a little bit. Let's measure this so far. We're looking at a range of 6 pips in like 2 hours. There's a range of 6 pips, so you're not getting very much. Okay, so it's going up a little bit. And all right, let's see how big this range is. 12 pips. So if you start buying here, you could probably make a decent amount, but it's taking 2 hours for that move. And over here you can see it doesn't take very long to move at all. In 1 hour, let's see, 8 to 9, 8:30 to 9:30, we have 17 pip move in 1 hour. And then the next hour, of course, we got this huge move. So I rarely ever trade. I get stuck and end up in Sydney, but I never really trade during Sydney. Tokyo market, I'll trade that. So we're still stuck in this agonizing trade. We're waiting for price to go down. We have a bearish bias because of this. So it's going to be hard for us to see anything else because we want the price to go down. And this is another area where traders, new traders, kind of get stuck. And this is where I'm getting stuck. I have a hard time adapting with what the market is doing. And I stick with my bias. And sometimes it really, really hurts. Really, really, really hurts. Like this is one of those moments where I just want price to go down, and instead of being like, you know what, it's bounced here, it's bounced here, and it's bounced here, I think price is going to keep going up. I could look for an opportunity to buy and then just hopefully hedge this. But you get tunnel vision, and it hurts the newbie trader. So we got a high. We got the high of New York, which created the high that Tokyo and ultimately London are going to challenge. And there it goes. It broke above the high. It tested it and it's staying above till it comes down. Tokyo is good for trading the yen. You know, if you want to trade the yen, trade it during Tokyo. But this is also Sydney and Tokyo are kind of just not a lot of action. You're not going to see a lot of volatility. And if you're patient, you can catch these moves. So you can buy, sell, buy, and then just wait. Buy again. Let's see if we can put in a buy order, because it looks like it's testing this level right here. And we're in a very bullish market right now. The euro is going up. So let's see what it chooses to do. It's good. And you know what just happened? It just closed our order because we were selling. So that's the one thing I don't like about about trading view is when you're trying to whoa. I'm gonna have to look into that because I thought I got everything set up. That's man, that's not good news. And the Luffy papercraft, man, I haven't done that in like since 2020. That's when I did the Luffy papercraft. So I don't know what is going on. Why is it saying? Oh, I'm gonna have to look into that. Thanks for letting me know though, because I've been streaming probably with that for who knows how long. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Anyway, we're streaming forex trading. We're doing the replay, and we're trying to get better, essentially. So this is what I don't like about trading with TradingView, or practicing with TradingView, because you can see our order here got canceled by this buy here. But at least we know. Let's mark it ourselves. It was like right here. That's where our sell was. So we can see how long it's going to take for price to get back. See, another opportunity to close. Unfortunately, now it's closed, so now we just wait. And if we wanted to close at break even, now would be a great time to do it. Because London is open. It's retesting the low of New York after we tested the high. Now we're retesting the low. So there looks like there might be a range right about here. Man, I'm preoccupied with the titles not reading right. And we are testing right here. So this is our range that we're working with. And if we wanted to close, right here would have been a great time to close that order after sitting in it all day into the night. So I probably would have set like a stop loss right here, just so that it could hit the stop loss so that I wouldn't have to close it manually, because obviously I wouldn't have been able to. I didn't close it here, I didn't close it here, I didn't close it here. So to fix that, you set the stop loss manually, and it'll close it for you, because noob traders are incapable of doing that for themselves. All right, so let's just say these orders close, so we can actually, let's keep that up, because that's the support. And here comes New York. Let's see. Oh, we got, see that? Looked like there was a little bit of news coming through. That crazy move and this move. So there was a news event, and that caused a little bit of volatility in the market. All right, so this is good. New York opens, and it looks like we have two tests and then bounce up. So let's go to 1 speed, and let's pretend like we're in it. So since this is support, the probability is that it's going to go back up to this zone, to the resistance again. So I'm gonna probably end up buying Let's now we just have to look for the opportunities to buy, because I start right here. This is where I start trading. 8:30 or 9:30 New York time. So let's, here comes the opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and open and buy here. If it goes lower, I'll open another buy. Probably should have opened one right there. Here seems good. That would have been a good spot. All right. Okay. So in the grand scheme of things, this is our main target. In the small scheme of things, we wanted to bounce off of this level right here. Like, this is the level we want to test. Once we broke up here, this is a level where there's a lot of price action happening. So we break that, we come up, and then we're going to retest, which, as you can see, we retested it and broke above. And now the next level that we're going to test is up here. This high right here. This intermediate high on our way to the ultimate high. Sounds funny. It's not drug related at all. So let's see if we can get that to work out. Trying to break it up here. And if we hit this and break it and bounce down, I'll probably open more buy orders. If we hit this and bounce down, probably open more buy orders. So you kind of want to look to see where the opportunity is to either add size to your trade or kind of average out any possible losses. And averaging, let me tell you, is tricky. I still don't even get it myself. I just know that if price starts going against you, then you can add, and hope that it comes back. There's many names for it. I think one of them, the main name is nightingaling, but I learned it as averaging your losses. So let's see what happens. Okay, price. Oof. Price comes all the way back down to support. And I'm going to keep buying because I'm expecting price to go up here. We are negative 400. Let's, can I put my stop loss? So let's put our stop loss at let's say I'm dealing with a $10,000 account and I only want to lose $1,000 per trade. And at this point, I'm in $1,000. So if it hits here, and I really can't open any more trades. Now, to see where price can possibly go, we can come back here and see where there was more. So there's like a level right here. See this right here? So price could possibly come down to that. So well, let's bring that back, because there we go. So support failed right here, and if it bounces, if it rejects support, then support becomes resistance and price is going to drop, and we are going to be out $1,000. So keep your fingers crossed and manage your trade, manage your risk. We don't have to lose $1,000. If it comes here and doesn't bounce up, we can close it at whatever price that is. So let's see what we're gonna do. And it's looking promising. It's back above support. All right, it hasn't come to this low, so that's good. If it comes to this low, then I will start getting worried. And here it comes. Man. I like to listen to music that I can groove to while I'm trading, because it kind of helps me stay level, especially in areas like this when I'm in drawdown. And now we're doing pretty good. Price is above support again, and we are headed in the direction that we anticipated. Now we just need to stay in that direction. Just keep going keep going up. Come on. I mean, we're out 300 bucks, so we could close now for a little bit of profit, or we could just wait. We could see if our plan works out. And these are the decisions you have to make while you're trading. Am I going to wait, or am I going to close in profit? What am I going to do? Let's put our take profit up to where we think it's going to go. So the length here at this area turns us into swing traders. We might be waiting all day, 2 days, 3 days for it to return back up here. Or we could aim for this, the intermediate goal, which is 700 bucks, which still isn't bad. It puts us in profit and covers our loss. Of course, if you're a scalper, you'll be looking at these highs, these lows, these zones, and 2 pip trades. That's the goal. And the thing I like about 2 to 3 pip trades is it's super achievable. It's this range right here. Let's measure that. Right there. That's 30, about 30 pips all in here. 30 pips. So you could get 3 pips 10 times over in this whole move right here in, what is that? In 1 hour, there's an opportunity to make at least 30 pips. And when you get good at catching 30 pips, you start off at like micro lots, then mini lots, then standard lots. So you're going in at, let's say you're going in at 0.01 and you're only making 60 cents, but you're getting better. You're getting better. You're getting better. So then you go in at 0.02 and you're making like $1.20. Then you go in at 0.03 and 0.04 and 0.05. And then you're going in at 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. And you're going at, so like 0.10, each pip is worth $1. So you're making $3 with every trade. And then you're going in with 1 standard lot. And 1 standard lot is $10 per trade. So instead of 30 cents, or instead of 60 cents, or instead of $1.20 or $3, Now you're making $30 per trade because that's how much each pip is worth. And all you're trying to do is catch 3 pips. So you could catch something like, what was it, 30 pips times, what was it, times $10, that's $300. And it's achievable. You can do it because there's 30 pips right there. And the thing that that scalping also, it allows you to be adaptive, because the only way you're going to catch something like this is if you're really good, and the chances are you're probably not going to catch this whole move or even this whole move, especially as a new trader. That's why scalping works for new traders, because it helps you understand the market. When you get better, when you've been trading for several years, then kind of move towards swing trading. But I don't know, if you could catch 20 pips even at like 5 standard lots, that's like $50 per pip. That's $150 per trade, and you catch 30 pips. That's my math is starting to get, these numbers are starting to get big. So that's how it works. That's why learn to scalp first and then swing. But I think that if you look online, a lot of the interviews that I've listened to, a lot of the gurus will tell you that scalping isn't real. Scalping is not real trading. Scalping is for essentially novices and noobs and new traders. But these people have been trading for so long that of course they're going to make fun of the new traders. Of course they're going to make fun of something that is so basic, because they're dealing with millions and millions of dollars. We're dealing with $100 or $1,000 or $10,000. So we can't ride these long swings like they can. We have to get in and get out, get in and get out, get in and get out. That's how we grow our accounts. It's just funny that that would be like me making fun of a new artist for using a crayon instead of you're using a crayon. Why would you use a crayon to draw? You need to use a pencil. Anybody who doesn't use a pencil, they're not artists. That's essentially what that's the equivalent of that. Is telling people that just scalping isn't trading. Scalping is, you're not a real trader. It's like, I'm not a real trader yet because I've only been trading for a year and a half. Of course I'm not a real trader, and of course I'm scalping because I'm trying to learn how the market works. I'm trying to learn how money works. I'm trying to learn how supply and demand works. And until I understand all of that, I can't swing trade because my account also is very, very small compared to yours. So it's just silly. So let's continue. And we can see that price is going up. And bingo, hit our target. Look at that. So that's a relief. That really makes me breathe a sigh of relief. And you can see down here we are now $430 in profit. So that's good. Yeah, that's essentially what it is, and we got to keep practicing. So our next target would be bouncing off here. If it bounces off here, we're gonna assume it's gonna continue up. So we'll watch it break. Hopefully it retraces, and then we'll continue buying. And here it is. So here's the opportunities to buy. Because this is our target. I think I'm only going to go 4 orders each time now. So 400,000 units or 4 standard lots. That'll be my max. And we've already bought 2. We already have 2 orders in. So it also helps, as I'm saying, this also helps to have rules while you're trading. Like what I just said right now. Let's say I have a $10,000 account and I'm only willing to risk $1,000 and I can only put in 4 orders at a time. And right now I have 2. I have 1 buy order up here and 1 buy order down here. And those are the rules. Those are the rules I give myself. If I break my rules, I run the risk of getting wrecked. So if it goes lower, remember the other zone. Oops, right here. Let's see if it hits that again. If it comes down, then we will put 1 more order in. It was close enough right here. I should have bought. But the momentum is dying because New York, North America is about to close. We are 1 hour away from closing. So I think I'll put 1 more buy in right there. And let's speed it up just a little bit. I don't think it's going to go any lower for this session. Oh, just a little bit lower. And here comes Sydney. So we have 3 orders. If it gets any lower, I'll put 1 more order in and that'll be our 4. So we are waiting to see what happens during Tokyo. Oh, let's see if we can put our stop loss at 1,000. So it'll be down there somewhere. 1,000, that's close enough. And then our take profit up here. Because that is where we're expecting price to go. So let's see. I mean, this is how some people trade. This is swing trading right here, where you set it, you forget it, you go about your day. So I could set this and then go take a nap, go make breakfast, go clean the house, go to work, and be like, these are my expectations of price, and we'll wait and see. So I could probably put in my last order right here because it's at support again. So I'm going to open it and let's speed it up and see what happens. We just wait. But this is exactly why I don't like swing trading. I like scalping because I would have closed these already, and then I would have just been buying and selling in between these moves right here. Instead of these big moves, I would be buying and selling these little moves right here. So I would sell, and then sell again, and then sell again, and then close. And then sell up here, sell, and then close. And this already has been what? From 1 o'clock almost to 1 o'clock. This is a 12-hour trade already that we're in, and we're just placing orders intermittently. How many times have I used that word already? So now we just wait. Hopefully London starts buying the euro, And then we start making money. So we are back above, back below, and we got stopped out. We got stopped out even before London opened. So let's bring these support and resistances over. There's the one that this support has now become resistance. And is it going to make it through, or is price going to drop? So based on this price action right here, I don't know. This could be on, and this is the interesting thing about trading, is that while we're trading on the 1 minute time frame, the larger time frame, like this could be a giant bearish flag or a bull flag on the on like the 4 hour or the daily. So there was this big move up from here to here, and then price is retracing a little bit, and then it could bounce up a little bit more. And that, let's see if we can show that without messing everything up. No, it looks like it messed everything up. Oh, no, our stuff is there, but our, oh, because we haven't placed any orders yet. That's why. So see, we have this big move, and then we got a little bit of a retracement. So is this a retracement, and then is it going to move up again? Or is it gonna break and then just keep falling? I think that's what we're waiting to see. So let's go back to the 1 minute. Let's go back home. That's what the 1 minute is. The 1 minute is home. What do we do? I guess we wait and see. Let's see what price does here at this area. Ah, too much, too fast, too fast. All right, so here's the low. And as you can see, it's been broken. Still don't want to call it a sell yet. Okay, I'd probably call it a sell now. So let's look left and see what history shows us. So this, let's use, actually we can just make a new one. So here is another low. And then there is another one. So these are all levels that seem to be a lot of interest in these prices right here. Probably put it right there. That's where there's a lot of interest. And that's why it creates these ranges. And so that's where we learn how to... So this is also another good example of how I have such a hard time adapting. Because my bias is to buy, even though, look at this move, clearly a sell, retracement, clearly a sell, but my brain is going, it's a buy, it's a buy, it's a buy. And it looks like we found the bottom. All right, so we have a nice little area right here. We can probably move this down, say right about right there. So there's a lot of interest right here, and I'm going to say buy. And every time price touches down, I'm gonna buy more. Buy more. Buy more. And here's where you start to get psyched out Like, is it a buy? Because it was going up and now it's down again. Did I just make the wrong decision? And you're gonna psych yourself out. It always happens. You have to learn how to be like, stick to your guns or restart. But you have to, I don't know what it is. It's this instinct that you develop that will help you make those decisions. And you're not going to have them. You're not going to have those instincts a year in or 2 years in. I haven't been here 2 years, but I know that at a year in, you're not going to have these instincts. You got to hone them. And if you haven't worked on honing these instincts, if you're following signals, if you're following other traders, if you're trying to do what other people are doing, you're not going to be able to build them. You kind of have to isolate yourself and do exactly this and just test and watch the market and replay the market to build those instincts, because that's what I'm doing. I'm building my instincts so that I can be like, all right, let's close all these trades and let's start over. But this looks like a double bottom. It's tested here, it went up a little bit, and it's testing again. So I'm gonna stay in it. Don't make me mad. I mean, don't make me sad. Don't break my heart. All right. So we have a new spot right here. And that's another thing. I could have been selling. Here's 3 opportunities to sell right here. Sell here, sell here, sell here, collect on the way down. Why am I so focused on buying? That's the thing. That this is like, there's something about my nature that I have to figure out, something in my psychology that causes me to do this. When it's obviously a sell, I'm thinking buy. And when it's obviously a buy, I'm thinking sell. So I would have bought here, made a little bit of money, bought here, and then lost a lot of money. And as you can see, I'm buying here, I'm buying here, I'm buying here, and I'm buying here. And I'm 4 trades in. I got no more opportunity. I'm just going to have to let it play out. Let's set our stop loss. And let's set our take profit. Right now, I'm going to set it to here. This is going to be our goal right there. Let's see how it looks. And let's try and figure out what's wrong with my psychology. Why do I keep doing that? Is it a sell now? Should I have sold here instead of buying here and buying here and buying here? Let's see. I'm holding my breath, for crying out loud. So we're doing good so far. Got a little bit of volatility coming in. Oh man. All right. Oh, man. What is it? What did I just do? Bitcoin. Great. Fantastic. Okay. Where's all of our stuff at? Oh man, it reset. Oh, that was right here. Actually, okay, let's bring it back. Was that right here? Yeah, because I got stopped out, right? No way, it was right. Was that right here? So we didn't even go back that far. It was just today. Where's all our stuff at? Oh, here it is. Okay. So here we are. This is where we got stopped out. The 1 minute chart. Somewhere around here. So we're gonna have to really think about that. What is it? That makes me think contrary to what is obviously happening. Why do I do that every single time? This is the thing that you have to work out. These are the things that you need to figure out. No, we were back here. That's right. Because as soon as New York opened, and here's that area of opportunity I was talking about earlier. We could have closed in profit at this point, and then price came down, and then we had our stop loss down here. So why do I do that? Why does this happen? Like, I'm gonna have to do some like deep diving. And I mean, you gotta be real honest with yourself to figure this kind of stuff out. You can't like pretend, and you can't hide, and you can't be afraid to look stupid. Because the one thing that keeps coming to mind as I'm asking myself this, why do I try to go against the grain? The voice in my head, what the voice in my head keeps saying is because you're punk rock, man. That's why. Because I was a punk rock in high school. I was a punker, or I thought I was. You know, as an adult, I can question that. As a grown up, I can be like, well, was I really punk rock, or was I just an angry teenager? But there's something in that mindset, because that's what I keep coming back to as I'm asking myself, why do I keep going against the obvious? Because look at this. Look at the opportunities we have here. Let's start it over. And let's see how it could have gone. Tokyo. We have test of the high, rejection. Test of the high, rejection. Doesn't even test the high, it tests the low high, gets rejected. And then it tests it again. So it tests the high so many times and just keeps getting rejected, rejected, rejected. That should tell us something. The highs are getting rejected. Price is coming down. It tests the high again, gets rejected. And these aren't like bounce ups. These are bounce down. So like when you look at the bounces, this is a bounce up because it's got like a bowl, right? The bowl is upright. And this is a bounce down. This is a bowl that is upside down. So it's losing momentum. And I should have noticed that, because even right here where it's a bounce up. It didn't even get enough energy to retest the high again. That should have been a clue. This should have been a clue. All this should have been a clue to what our next move should have been. All right. So then with all these levels of support and resistance that we've drawn out, those should be the clues as to what our next move should be. We should be reading the market. What is the market telling us? Price is going down. Look at that. Price is going down. And I was so dead set on buying. Why? Why? Man, I gotta figure this out. Like, why is it? What is it? I'm looking at this. There's all these signs of what price is doing and what price is gonna do. And I'm like, I'm trying to tell price what I want it, what I think it should do. That's interesting that I said that. Because I kind of have a chip on my shoulder. Like, I think I'm right, and I think I'm smarter, and I think I'm wiser. So when price is doing this, it's like, do I think I know better than the market? And probably just under the surface, maybe I do. Maybe I think I'm better than the market. Maybe I think I'm smarter than the market. And I'm constantly trying to prove myself to the market. And the market doesn't even care. But there's just something in my personality that's like arrogant. Ah, that's humbling. So I think I may feel like I'm smarter than the market. Got a chip on my shoulder. So why would I think what would the problem be if I wasn't smarter than the market? What would the hurt be? What would the damage be? From like where I'm standing, I can't see any problems. If I could admit that I'm not smarter than the market, that I don't know better, that I really don't know what the market is doing, I actually have more to gain from that than I do from being like, it's going up. Price is going up. I know it. And it's ridiculous because yeah, eventually price will go up. But what is the market doing right now? So I'm being so vague and just trying to pretend like, oh, I know I'm right. Man, did we lose internet? Weird. No, we're still connected. So it's I mean, you really got to check your psychology because there's one thing I learned about trading, it's the worst tool that you have is bad psychology. Because you'll psych yourself out every time. You will psych yourself out. You'll psych yourself up to think that you're such a good trader, and then you'll psych yourself out to trade against the market. Now the only problem is, how do I fix this? And I think I'm fixing it right now. I think what I'm doing right now, what my wife is doing for me, what my kids are doing for me, is they're trying to help me see that I'm only human and that I can't control every aspect of our lives. That I don't have to have my hands on everything. That I should be able to trust them to do what needs to be done. Because I do think I'm better than everyone. I think I'm the best. But not in a good way, not in a confident way, not in a self-assured way, in an arrogant, narcissistic, toxic way. I think I'm the better than everybody because I think everybody else is just lazy and doesn't care and is not as smart or clever as me. And that's exactly what's happening in the market. I think I'm smarter. I think I'm clever. I think I'm better than the market, which is why I always go against the market because I think I know better. Man, that's intense. That's crazy. That's why we just witnessed 2 consecutive losses. So, how do we fix it? I think the first thing we need to do is to listen and pay attention. Well, let me reword that. Pay attention and then listen. So pay attention because I need. This is exactly what I said earlier. Why my family is doing this for me. They're trying to help me to let go. They're trying to help me to not feel like I have to control everything. And they're making a sacrifice so I can learn this lesson. And they want me to learn this lesson because they want me to be a better trader. Because I've told them the potential that it has. I have told them what it's going to take. And the only person who is not trying as hard as they are is me. I'm still trying to do everything. I'm still trying to work full time. I'm still trying to trade full time. I'm still trying to be here at the house full time. Like I'm trying to do everything and it is killing me. But I think I'm the only one who can do this. Nobody else is going to do it. And that is killing me. And it turns out that they're smart enough to understand that they're going to have to give a little more so that I can get better at trading. But I'm still so caught up in myself being Superman that I can't even see what they're doing for me. I can't even see the opportunity that they're giving me and the help that they're giving me and the time that they're allowing me to do this because of my arrogance. It is crazy. And it's this kind of introspection and paying attention to what's happening around me that will really, really help me understand what's going on and the struggles that they're going through and the sacrifices that they're making. Instead of being so deep into myself, into my sacrifices and what I'm doing. It's paying attention. Just pay attention. And that's what's happening with the market right now. That's what's happening with my relationship with the market is I'm not even paying attention to it. I'm just watching it and I'm expecting it to do things, but I'm not paying attention. And that makes perfect sense now that I think about it. I don't pay attention. I talk about being present, but most of the times I'm not even here. I'm always in here. So I have to learn how to get better at paying attention. I have to pay attention. What is the market doing? What is it saying? How are you feeling, market? Are you feeling down or are you feeling up? So it's a good thing I recorded this because I think I made a breakthrough today. I have to go back and watch this again. I might be a narcissist. And I don't like that. Let's keep going. Let's play the market as it should have happened. So we have this big bearish move, price goes down. And if we're paying attention in our little circle, in our little moment of trading, let's say we're going to trade the London Open and we come to our desk right now and we see price make this big move and then hit some resistance right here. Now let's try to do the scalps. Let's just try to do quick little trades. So if we're paying attention, this looks like a retracement for this big move. This is a retracement coming in at the London Open. What happened to the music, man? All right, let's get back to it. This looks like a retracement. Hold on. I gotta have my music. All right. Because we have a huge move. Price comes up a little bit. It hits resistance. It's retesting it. So we don't know anything yet. I'm not going to say it's a buy or a sell yet because I don't know. At this point, I wouldn't know. It's only been 10 minutes. So I'll usually have an idea around 15 minutes in or 30 minutes in of whether I'm buying or selling. We see it test the top, then come down. And this is when I go, okay, it's a sell. Where's our next opportunity coming from? There, right there, that was the opportunity. Because if you see on the higher time frame, say 5 minutes, there's the move, there's the retracement, there's the continuation. And before, what was I doing? I was thinking buy. Let's buy. Let's keep buying. Let's keep buying. Let's keep buying. When it's obviously a seller's market right now. So now that we know we're selling, we're looking for the opportunities to sell now. Okay, so now that we're looking for the opportunities to sell, these are the areas we want to sell. Right here, and possibly even up here. Because we are in a seller's territory right now. So we're not buying, we're just going to focus on selling. I'm going to wait for the opportunity. And I mean, it's not really coming all that quick. Okay, remember right here? So it's getting close. Right there, we're selling. So we're going to sell. We're going to put our stop loss at 36 pips. So 36 would be, let's do a 35 actually. Right there. And then we are looking for 3 pips. So $30. There is our first order. Right there. And we've already closed it. $30 in. And this is still an area that we're putting orders in. So we're still going to buy. I mean, we're still going to sell from this area right here. Right there. Another sell. Let's put our stop loss, 35 pips. And our take profit, 30. We're waiting. Closed again. Bam. $60. Okay. And still selling from here and selling from here and selling from up here if we need to. Because on this time frame, we are in the seller's house. Sellers made the big move. So all of this is for selling. And any move up, we sell. Oh my goodness, that makes perfect sense. Like, I feel like I'm just realizing this now. Good grief. See, when you stop and you take a minute and you really focus on what you're doing, this is what we should have done. But for some weird reason, I was just so focused on buying. And if it was the opposite way, I would probably be selling. I don't know why I do that. I mean, we just went through why I do that. So now I have to, I don't know what the steps are to fix that. I guess I'm just going to have to maybe being honest is the first step. And allowing a little grace. I don't know. I'm going to have to I don't know, there's really no one I can talk to. I don't have like a doctor or a psychologist or a shrink or counselor. I'm just gonna have to work it out. I'll figure it out. Is this my arrogance talking? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. Let's keep going. All right, so if it comes here, we'll sell it. There it is right there. There is our sell. Set our stop loss, 350. Up there is fine. And our take profit, 33 pips. Bam. Again, that is how we're supposed to do it. See, I think another thing that I get hung up on is when I try to do the swing trading. You know, I try to open here, open here, open here, and then let it ride. That really messes me up too. Because like I said, I'm not a swing trader yet. I don't like swing trading. I like these quick in and out trades. Already $130. So let's keep riding. Okay, so the protocol for here is if it breaks below here and then retests, we start selling here. And of course, if it comes back up here, we sell again. Okay, so it's broken. And it is... Is it retesting? Nope, it's going straight for the bottom. All right, we're not selling yet. We're waiting for a retest, either a break and a retest or a retest of here before we start doing anything. Gotta wait. We gotta pay attention. We gotta feel the market. Okay, so it's breaking below, coming back up. There we go. Now if it hits here, we'll sell it. This is how it would go. If you were trading all day and you were scalping, this is how it would go. If I was probably more advanced and had more experience, I could have probably sold here, sold up here, probably sold this, because these are all 3 pip moves. From here, right there, 3 pips. And then over here, 3 pips. And then from here to here, 7 pips. From here to here. So there's 3 pip moves all in here. But I'm going for the obvious high probability ones, which are at resistance areas. Like my mentor, he would have caught all of these. And probably already been like $200 in profit already, maybe even more. But I've only been trading for a year and a half. He's been trading like 20 years plus. So, okay, looks like we're going back up. I spoke way too soon. See, these are more. These are other moves. Here's another 3 pip right there. 6 pips. And this one, 9 pips. So these are all, you could easily catch 3 pips at all of these highs. But I'm trying to catch them at the resistance zones. And will I get the opportunity? Yep, there we go. So I'm going to put in a sell order right here. Let's put our stop loss and our take profit, $30. Is there a faster way to do this? Guess not. All right, so there's our stop loss and take profit. Probably could have sold that, but we're only looking at these high probability zone areas right there, these lines right here. Okay, we'll open up another cell right here. We'll put our, oh man, it doesn't work that way. All right, so if we buy 100K, is that, okay, so it gets us back to our normal. Okay, so we're just gonna have to watch these trades play out one at a time because it doesn't allow you to place multiple orders. So let's go to 30. 3 pips was our target. And 35 pips is our stop loss. Close enough. So let's just pick up the speed a little bit so we can see. There we go. We're hit. So in like MetaTrader, you can place order after order after order and it won't add to your size. But in TradingView, it looks like it adds to your size only. I don't know if there's a way to just be able to place single orders. Look into that. Might have to try and find some software that allows you to do that. All right, so we've broken through here. We're gonna have to wait for price to either break through here and retest or retest resistance or hit resistance. So let's go back to 1 speed. Oh, and immediately hits it, but I missed it. And that happens sometimes. And that's another thing. Sometimes you miss a trade and your knee-jerk reaction will be like, oh, I got to get in because it's going to go down. You don't have to get in. The smart thing to do is to wait, because one thing that well, my mentor has taught us is there's always another trade. If you miss one trade, don't try to catch up. Just wait for the next one. It's like missing a train. If you miss a train, are you going to run after the train trying to catch it? No, you're going to have to wait for the next train. That's just like the market. Are you going to chase after this trade? No, because you're not going to catch it. So you might as well just wait for the next trade. Okay, so let's see. Oh, wait for the retest. This could have, I mean, we could have probably considered this the retest right here. Okay, that's a retest, so we're going to go ahead and sell that. Set our stop loss. 350. And our take profit to 33 pips. 30 points or 3 pips. And let's see what happens. Bam, immediately hits. And that is when a trade goes well. So, it's already been an hour and a half. I think now is a good place to end. Thank you for watching. Thank you for walking through that weird psychology moment with me. It was weird for I hope it wasn't too weird for you. It's kind of weird for me though. It's really eye-opening, but that's the kind of thing you need to do if you want to be a better trader. You really have to explore those kinds of things and figure out why you do things you do, why you're making the mistakes you're making, why you have these habits that you just can't seem to break. So, yes, that said, you were in the back. Thanks so much for hanging around. Maybe I'll see you again tomorrow. We'll see. And always remember, all you neurons out there, neurons that fire together, wire together. See you next time. Always something I gotta figure out. Gotta figure out what's up with these titles now.